Hello, this is Shabelle TV. Welcome to the news in English live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar Noor. The top headlines include Somali president has announced that the Somali soldiers trained in Eritrea will begin to arrive in Mogadishu by the end of this year. Somali government forces have killed at least 50 Al-Shabaab militants in the latest military operations in Middle Shabelle region. U.S. military resumes the counter-terrorism operations in the country. Somali's intelligence chief is holding talks in Gedo to begin a major offensive against Al-Shabaab militants. Southwest State President Abdulaziz Laftagren has marked his fourth year in office amid calls to hold a timely election in the regional administration. Welcome back to the news in detail. Somali President His Excellency Hassan Sheikh Mohamud for the first time announced that the Eritrea trained Somali soldiers will begin in the capital Mogadishu by the end of this month, and the remaining units will be homecoming next month, January the 2023. This is the first statement by the president since he was elected as the country's 10th leader in May of this year. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has paid a visit twice to the Somali soldiers who have been receiving training at a military campus in Eritrea. Somali President has met with Eritrean President Sias Afwerki in Asmara for talks on the return of the Somali soldiers who have received and trained their training in the Eritrean capital Asmara. Somali soldiers have been deployed to Eritrea in 2019 and 2020 by the former Somali president's administration, Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo, and the soldiers' deployment to the Eritrea has sparked political debate within the country. At least 5,000 Somali soldiers are in Eritrea. They have completed their training for the last 2 years. Somali president, upon his election, has promised to bring the soldiers back home, and they will take part in the current military operations against Al-Shabaab militants. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has announced the homecoming during a speech in Doha, the Qatari capital, where he attended the conclusion of the World Cup 2022. Southwest State President Abdulaziz Laftagren has celebrated his fourth year in office overnight in Baidoa City, located 250 kilometers northwest of the capital, Mogadishu. Speaking at the event, the regional leader has spoken about the current political and security situation in Southwest State, as well as the campaign against his term extension. He has spoken about the current movement in Mogadishu, where political stakeholders have been discussing for the last 2 days the ouster of the current leader in Southwest State, alleging him of rejecting to hold a timely election in Baidoa City. Southwest State President Abdulaziz Laftagren was elected as president in 2018 in Baidoa by the members of the regional parliament. He has just completed his fourth year in office. The constitutional mandate of the Southwest State gives the leader 4 years to serve as the president, but the parliament has extended his term by another year. The current situation in Southwest State remains tense as several soldiers on Tuesday held a conference in Baidoa where they announced a Salvation Council and rejected the term extension by the current leader Abdulaziz Laftagren. Laftagren is now facing a political crisis within his regional administration, and he has called for calm and said no one will be allowed to stage violence in Baidoa. He has also banned the carrying of weapons within the city. He has also urged the local residents to avoid something that harms the current stability and peace in Baidoa City. Several political leaders in Mogadishu, including the former President Sharif Sakin and the current leader of the parliament, Aden Madobe, and others are attempting to hold a reconciliation conference in Baidoa. Laftagren said he will accept to host the conference in Baidoa for reconciliation of the political stakeholders in Southwest State of Somalia. Laftagren has been a key ally of former Somali President Farmajo during his leadership in the country. His election has been marked by violence in Baidoa. At least 11 people were shot dead by the police on the streets who have been protesting against the arrest of Mukhtar Robo. At that time, he was a presidential candidate running for the leadership of Southwest State. That's all for our today's English news live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar Noor, and the entire team of the program. We leave you. Bye for now.